Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to get right into this video. I actually had a conversation with somebody earlier about this exact topic. So we're going to dive right into this. When you guys are dealing with women, bro, you're talking to women, they're going to be either very interested, slightly interested, semi-interested, not interested, whatever. And you'll probably know where their interest level is at, how much they like you, how much they don't. So the thing you cannot do here is give them the exact same amount of interest back. You cannot do this. You can't reciprocate a woman's interest towards you, because now you're on the same playing field as her, and eventually it's going to override her interest level and she's going to become less interested. You always have to be the one that is less invested and less interested and more focused on yourself and your mission and your goals, because that's what makes her interested in the first place. Women don't do these things to just do these things. Because you might think it's a game, but it's not a game. You just changed. You fell for her stuff, you fell into it, and all of a sudden you're just not that guy anymore. You got caught up in this woman. And now it's not the same. The energy's not the same, you're not the same. You have to remain the mysterious guy who was focused in the first place, who made it hard for her to even get in contact with you. You can't just change all of a sudden and start to like her a bunch and make her the focus and reciprocate these levels of interest. You have to keep doing your thing, and it doesn't mean you're so nonchalant that you don't show her any interest at all. You just don't reciprocate it. You don't reciprocate the interest levels. You're not on the same playing field. You have to let it be different. Like, there's times where you might do something that shows her that you have interest in her. That's fine. You can't reciprocate hers. Let her have that interest towards you and just let it be. Carry on with yourself. Carry on with your life. You don't have to fall into that. You don't have to gain this attachment over it. I hope this is making sense so far. Because a lot of guys, bro, you see it happen at bars. A woman will come up, an attractive woman will come up, and she'll start talking to a guy. And I'm the type of guy that reads the room. I see things happening around me. I've had someone even call me out for that. Not that it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. I'm just an observant guy, bro, so I notice things, and there's guys at the bars and stuff where a hot girl might come up and she starts talking to this guy, and at first he was just himself, and all of a sudden he's falling into what she's doing now, and he's just following along. Just everything she's saying, everything she's doing, he's just kind of, he's in the zone with this girl, and it's just like, all of a sudden she's doing things, she's getting money from you, she's getting drinks from you. You kind of fell into her frame. Because what men think is, oh, if I do this, then I'm going to be able to take her home and I'm going to be able to sleep with her. Because if I'm just myself and all that kind of stuff, she might just find someone else that she can do that with too. Under no circumstances, bro, can you make those stupid mistakes. You have to stay yourself. You can't fall into those little stupid traps. And a lot of guys do. I see it happen, bro, all the time. And you know what's hilarious? These guys end up trying to take these women back, and then their friends come up to me and they're like, get this guy out of here. Like, get this guy away from me. That's how it ends, bro. That's how it ends. So, it clearly does not work. What does this guy do wrong? He matches her level of interest, and he falls into it and he starts to do things he wouldn't normally do. This is all to bag her, but you guys not understand that women know this. You guys not understand that they know exactly what you're doing. You did not stay who you were. You did not stay strong in your frame. You completely went off course. You fell into her little love fantasy that she was putting on right in front of your face. She got you to do what she wanted you to do, which is give her attention probably, make her feel pretty, give her money, buy her a drink, do something. This is why this shit don't work. And this is one example of many. Like, even if you're talking to a woman on a dating app, Hinge, Tinder, Bumble, whatever you use, or in person. Let's say if a woman, like, oh, hey, like, what's going on? And she's showing kind of, she's showing some enthusiasm. You don't want to match that enthusiasm. Stay who you are. Stay stoic. Stay in your frame. And it's not that you act rude towards her or standoffish. It's just, you're not going to reciprocate the exact same energy back because, bro, things like this, when you try to, like, have more interest in a woman, and you're trying to show her interest back, and hey, like, I like you too, like, you're inviting her in a snap of a finger. There's no longer anything for her to work for. Like, you're that easy. You made it that easy. Bro, it's as simple as nowadays on dating apps, you might get a lot of matches. Not one single thing matters other than actually bagging the girl. Matches don't matter. You know how many women you're going to match with, bro, that you will say, hey, you'll say something, and they'll say nothing. And it's because they already know that you're interested. And you might say, well, you got to message them. Yes. But you can take your time. You can match with a girl. If you message her right away, she's going to read into that, and she's going to know this guy has a lot of interest, and I can already tell. You have to be able to hide that interest as best as possible. And you might not even have that high interest. Maybe you just shot your shot. Hey, what's going on? You never know what they're thinking, bro. Whereas if you match her or something and a day goes by, 2 days goes by, and then you say something, I don't know, man. Women are complicated. You got to catch them at the right time. You got to message them at the right time. You never know who else they're talking to. This shit is complicated, but that is exactly why we make these videos. To make it make as much sense as possible, we never will. You never know what a woman's going to do, bro. She can go from one day hyping you up, saying how much she likes you. You're such a cool person. She likes talking to you, all this stuff. To the next day, she's just gone. Like a fart in the wind. She's just gone. There's no predicting this stuff, bro. I'm telling you right now. It is just, they're unpredictable, and you just got to go with things sometimes. You definitely can't chase them. You definitely can't reciprocate the same amount of interest levels towards them. And if you're talking and just like things fizzle out, there's nothing you can do. The best possible thing you can do is nothing. Let time go on, because she's going to be back. Or she might not be. And that is fine. And you guys might think, oh, well, I didn't give it much of a shot. I didn't give it much of a chance. Maybe I should try a little bit harder. I'm telling you, man, women are complicated. Some want you to do that, and some don't. Some are going to set an interest trap to see, will this guy chase? Will this guy not chase? Some women will be more attracted to you if you do give a little bit of a chase. Some women will lose attraction if you do give a little bit of a chase. It's hard to read sometimes. It's hard to know for sure. Some women are thinking, if you just chased me a little bit more, I was going to do it then. And if you didn't, you lose it. It's hard to read, bro. It's hard to read. You never really know. The best thing you can do as a man is to solely focus on yourself. Why do you think so many men over social media are preaching it today and just everywhere you see? Focus on yourself, King. Focus on yourself. It's because these women leave us no choice, bro. I'm sure we'd all love to have the right person by our side who's ideal for us. But it's so fucking hard today. Women have become so complicated today. So brain dead today. Like, the amount of attention they get, like the things that's going on, they're just leading their own life. They're not listening to a word we're saying. It's like their world and we're just living in it. Which is insane. This is why we have to counteract this bullshit, bro. We have to step away from it. There's no other way other than stepping away from it. You start to realize that after some time. Like, it don't even matter how good you are, how good looking you are, how high value you are, how much money you have. These things can play a factor in attracting options. But I said it before. You still got to get the person to commit. And to have a woman sold on you today and to get everything else out of her way, to get rid of all her options, and she's for you, she's your type in the looks department, she's not a 304, bro, it's almost impossible. There's girls out there where they're my type looks wise, but they're probably a hoe. So I can't take it seriously. And then there's some girls that are 304s, but they, or they're not 304s, but they don't look good enough, so I can't take you seriously. Everywhere you look today, bro, there just seems to be a deal breaker of some kind. And what else do you do? We cannot commit to that stuff. I don't know, man. Ever since COVID, this world will never be the same. This world will just never, ever be the same. I could even find my long-term partner, bro, and I would still be solving these exact same problems for you guys as I am right now. It isn't going to change a damn thing. And it's not going to change my mind about women either, because I know how it is, and I've lived so many years understanding how bad this stuff really is. And I don't think no matter who's in my life, I'll ever be sold on it. I've seen enough. I'm to the point where I don't even know, bro, if like real true love even exists. Like, I don't know. Women are in their heads. They're in their heads of abundance. And they don't want to give everything up. They want more. They want to bite off more than they can chew. And they will not get out of that mindset. They want to be in that state of mind. They want the abundance. They want the attention. They want the validation more than they want commitment. And it's facts. And it's sad because it ruins the whole purpose of companionship, relationships, marriage, having a family. It ruins all this kind of stuff. What God had intended for us. And it's a lack of accountability. We know women are not accountable. We know this. We know they lack accountability. It's at an all-time high, and it's very bad nowadays, bro. It's very fucking bad nowadays. And you can't tell them nothing, bro. They're in their own little worlds, and that's why we have to create ours. And it's insane. I don't know why we have to do this. We're smart enough to know we're better together. Like, we can create our own little worlds with our male friends and stuff like this, and it's always the bros, and it's always work hard, play hard, have a good time, and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, there's still something missing, and that is companionship. So at least men are smart enough to know that we're supposed to have these things, and women are just, you know, they want all this abundance until it's too late. And all of a sudden, when they're old, all of a sudden companionship becomes like a priority. But they're too old. When they were young and pretty and ready to, dabble in relationships and commit to somebody long term and become a wife and a mother and everything else, they use their bestest, youngest years. Attention seeking, sleeping around to probably some degree. Some of them, they do it a lot. And they get old. They become used up, damaged goods, soulless, lost. And all of a sudden they want companionship whenever all hell has broken loose. And it just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, this is pretty well the world we're in. It's the hookup culture world, and I don't know. It's pretty messed up. It's pathetic, actually. And yeah. What do you do? It's ridiculous, bro. I never actually thought, being younger, that things would ever be like this, but it is this way, and I don't know. Most of us are cooked. Few of us are going to get lucky. Few of us are going to get the right person probably by our side, but a lot of us are going to be cooked. I could be cooked for a lifetime of actually having that right person by your side. I'll never be cooked as far as having options and being able to get girls and all that stuff, but man, I don't know. Like, I'm very, very picky with who I really commit to, bro. I need to have a woman by my side, bro, that I'm literally proud of. And does it look to you guys that I'm proud of these women today? I'd love to say yes. I'm just not impressed. I'm not impressed whatsoever. And this is not to downplay them. This is not to downplay an entire gender. I'm being 100% serious. I'm just not impressed with what I see and with what I know is out there. I'm not impressed, bro. Like, I don't know what else to say. They got to hold themselves to a higher standard because they're just not good enough to make your girlfriend today, to make into your wife one day. Like, it's not going to cut it. The way they act, the way they are, the way their heads are today, it's just not going to cut it. So I had my doubts about it. There's no doubt there's going to be options there. There's no doubt you can link up with some pretty girls and stuff. You can do that a lot. I can do that a lot. It's right there for the taking. But to get that person by your side that you actually trust, love, are proud to walk around with, that's my girl. No one can touch her. She's mine. It's seeming far-fetched today, bro. I don't know. There's lots of girls, bro, that might look good that I could, they would love to be by my side, but I would not love to have them by my side, and that's what's happening. So, they got to be better, bro. I don't know what else to say. But anyways, that's pretty much it with this video, guys. Some food for that. Never reciprocate these women's energy, bro. You have to be above them always. Be above them always and let them fucking know it, bro. Let them know it. Do not ever let a woman put you below her. And if they're doing it, and if she ever did do it, if any of them ever do it, work your ass off, bro, to become bigger and better than you ever were. Always put yourself above these women. Always. And they can sit there and be like, oh, whatever, and they can feel how they feel about this, but at the end of the fucking day, they only respect men who are above them in every way, shape, and form. That's what you have to do. I'll see you guys in the next. God willing, God bless, and we'll see y'all at the top.